You guys start out on fire in this game, and then seems like things slow down. What kind of adjustments did they make, or what was happening for you guys not to continue putting the pressure on them defensively?
They didn't change a ton. They went to pretty much just playing man coverage every snap, it seemed like, and just stuck with that, the man to cover three, which isn't that much different from what they were doing. I think the tempo slowed down. We tried to do too much, let them back in the game, and just didn't do our job. But we'll improve. Like I said, we found a way to win. Obviously started really well, did some good things, and even later on did some good things. But we just got really undisciplined. We get behind the chains with a negative yardage run because we didn't do our job. Get a penalty, not being undisciplined. And so, at the end of the day, I think it still comes back to just us believing in our culture and us continuing to stress being selfless, and disciplined. And if you do that, you're going to beat anyone.
How frustrating is it when you're getting behind the chains, those penalties, those false starts and stuff that are kind of pushing you guys back?
Yeah, that makes it tough. And as a play caller, it's frustrating. Really, as an offense, it gets frustrating. So that's, like I said, that you have to try to avoid that. And to avoid that, again, I just think it comes down to everyone doing their job and doing what we expect to do.
Did you have to make any adjustments when Keaton went out?
You lost Keaton and the center on the same play.
Yeah.
That I've never seen that. But so when that happens, obviously I think you got to try to let the offense still settle in and relax and play. But we still just try to do, like I said, still try to execute at a high level. We hit Pittman on a post, so I think that's Pittman. Someone, Fink hit a post route, moved the ball down the field, and actually got a field goal out of that drive, and should have scored more. But I do, most of the night we moved the ball there towards the end, until the end, and just shot ourselves in the foot to keep them getting any points.
How concerned are you about the way you guys have moved the ball into positive territory and haven't been able to get as many points as you probably should the last couple weeks?
Anytime we don't score, you're frustrated. So no matter we're backed up or moving into positive territory. So again, we're just gonna keep stressing what we believe, being selfless, and disciplined, doing your job over and over and over, and execute what we ask you to execute. On the first interception, it might have been the only interception, but the one, he checks a play. He's never done that. Keaton has never checked that play in his life, and just out of nowhere, again, just comes down to trying to do too much, and that's what we stress with them, is don't try to do too much. Just do your job, no matter what's going on. Execute it, do your job, don't try to do too much, and the rest will take care of itself.
To score 3 points after 28 in a pretty near perfect first quarter, is that befuddling to you?
No, like I said, it's frustrating, but it's not confusing. That's what I've been trying to say the whole time. It comes down to doing your job again, and they did a nice job pinning us back a few times, or quite a few times, but still comes down, if we just go out there and do our job and execute, don't try to do too much, we move up and down the field and score a lot of points.
Why do you think the level of execution would drop off so dramatically after, again, a perfect first quarter?
I don't know. We'll watch the tape and figure it out.
Did they tell you that you had 297 passing yards that first quarter? Did you get that number?
No.
You didn't do that?
No.
What
Pretty
was
good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad.
The penalties, a lot of false starts today.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Just, first quarter, you come out there and just execute at a really high level, and then we did things to shoot ourselves in the foot with negative yardage plays, or a penalty, or trying to do too much and getting behind the sticks, and I think that's the difference between the last 3 quarters and the first quarter is, again, getting behind the sticks, not doing our job, and not trusting what we preach every day.
Let's do one more.
What's the degree of difficulty on that throw to Amon-Ra for 95?
Once he threw it, I don't think the difficulty level's too high. To see it and trust the read, especially backed up like that, takes a lot of courage. You know what I mean? And that's a throw that's going to take a second to let develop. And for him to see it and trust that it's going to happen and stand in there and make it happen like that, I think that's probably more impressive than the actual throw. Once he gets to that grass, he's pretty open, and Keaton can make that throw probably every time. But again, understanding what they're doing and understanding where the grass is going to be and having the courage in that situation to stand in there, let him get there, and then make the throw is pretty impressive for a kid his age, especially.